Hey everybody, it's Sally from Mission Meow here live with you. And I have two very special people that are going to be joining me so we can talk about all things Mission Meow and all things Frame Your Feline. So we are very excited because we have a huge month coming up, and Frame Your Feline has a lot going on too. So as soon as they request to join, then we can get into all the exciting details and tell you all the things that are going on, like anniversaries and conventions and Kickstarters and all kinds of stuff. So, all right, guys. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. Yay!
Hey,
it's working!
it works. Technology. All right.
Yeah, the sometimes the least techie person figures things out.
Good to see you, Sally.
Good to see you guys.
We're starting with Jolly, another tuxedo in honor of your little guy.
Nice. I think my little guy was. Oh, you want to say hello? Come here, you. Come here, handsome. Come here. He's right down at my. Come here.
Little Desmond shine.
There we go. Whoop!
Yay!
Yay!
Hello, Desmond.
Oh, he's getting so big.
I know he doesn't even fit on the camera anymore. Look, he's so big. And he's gonna do. Are you gonna do your trademark move? Yes. No, Mama. No. This is what we do. No, Mama. No, Mama. No kisses. No more kisses, Mom.
That is awesome. Wait.
Brian's just adjusting.
I'm just.
There we go.
There we go. We want to make sure we can see our guy hanging out there.
You want to have more than just your heads floating, but you also want the Frame Your Feline.
Yeah.
Right?
You don't have your ears on.
Oh.
We were giving you the full experience.
Hold on.
With the ears.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah. This is. The ears have to match. The ears have to match the tie.
Go for
That's
it.
the
Yeah.
key.
And you know what? I don't have any ears in sight. Very straight. But I do, of course, have.
Oh, she's got the Mission Meow.
Oh,
she's got the shirt on.
Can't get it up high enough to be on camera the whole time.
She's rocking it.
Oh, we have our friends from Korea who are watching the live. Good morning.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
All right.
Hello. So
Excellent.
I was saying that we all have so much exciting stuff going on because you guys have your Kickstarter. We are gearing up for the 2-year anniversary, which is yours too, because you're both board members, and there's newsletters and there's videos and there's all kinds of synergy here.
Much stuff. Yes. Holy cow.
Right?
We are busy, aren't we?
There's a whole lot of stuff going on in here right now that I'm hiding.
Yeah, same.
But
yes, ever since
it's because of good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this wouldn't have happened right after CatCon because I had no voice.
That's
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I had laryngitis. So it's going to be very interesting what happens by the end of October.
Yeah.
3 conventions, not 1, not 2, but 3.
That's right.
conventions.
Yeah,
You
okay.
guys are going to CFA. Right?
So the first weekend of the month, we will be at Catsbury Park on October 5th in Homedale, New Jersey at Bellworks. The Catsbury Park convention was something that happened, and then COVID happened, and they kind of hadn't gone back to it. And now, because it's really cool for us because we launched Mission Meow at Catsbury Park in Asbury Park, New Jersey. It will be 2 years ago that exact time. So we will be back with them, and they were our first grant recipient of that month, and we gave them a check for $10,000. So it's like we're all coming back together 2 years later.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Right?
I hope there's a video that explains how it's the 2nd year anniversary. I hope that happens.
I wonder.
Because
it will be meowgical. It will just happen, right?
Yes.
I have
I
so
will.
many like puns that are flying through my head right now for all the things that are upcoming that I have to name. You know, like this thing. So there's like, oh, I'll be hitting you up because you are like my wordsmith.
So wait, now you are doing Florida too, right?
So, all right. So the first weekend is Cattsbury Park. The second weekend, which I wrote down the dates so I would make sure I got them right, CFA is October 12th and 13th, and that's in Cleveland. And then we'll be flying our way down to Florida the last weekend of the month for Space Cats.
Yeah, we've been sharing that.
So that's
because we're all Mission Meows.
28th and 29th. And that is being put on by Lisa from Lisa Works.
Yes. And
so
her birthday.
Very exciting because she's a business partner.
That is so cool. Yeah, so much is going on.
It's Lisa's birthday today, right?
Is it today?
Or was that? No, I was on the stories I saw.
Yeah,
so
it might have been. I think it was either yesterday or today. I think it was yesterday. But happy birthday, Lisa! Yay! Oh, and you know what? We should mention that CFA, who's the second show that we're going to, they are also a business partner. So it is like the month of October, seeing all these people, and you know, business partners will be at the show too. Like when we were at CatCon, there's a bunch of business partners there, like you guys. It will be the same at CFA. They have kindly grouped us all together, so we're all going to be hanging together.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I wish I was going.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah. It's better not to have FOMO. It's better just to go. Go more places.
Well, I was reading some of the chat messages coming through, and somebody loves Cleveland.
Oh, well, Cleveland rocks. Isn't that the expression? Cleveland rocks, right?
Cleveland does rock.
Yeah.
And somebody asked if we are in Pasadena or Los Angeles. So Brian and I, and this is Holly in the Feline Frame, we live an hour north of the Hollywood sign in the Antelope Valley. So we are about an hour and change away from Pasadena. And Sally,
I am in New Jersey.
She's a universe away. She's a universe away.
Yes. I see that Megan from Crazy Kershaw has joined. Megan is one of our
we've been in chats with Megan.
Volunteers who is, so we're in the process of, thanks to Brian lighting a fire under me, we are updating the website, and it's going to be incredible, and Megan is helping with that process. So we're really, really excited. So thank you, Meg. Oh, and look who's here. The Academy is here. So Julia's here. Julia. This is remarkable. So she is hosting a cat rescue conference the same weekend in the same building as CFA.
Oh, wow.
And this is incredible because, you know, we talk about this all the time. It should be collaboration, not competition. And we all love cats. We want to be coming together, right?
Yes.
So we have CFA, which is a cat show. So there are breeds. There are domestic cats too. They have rescue there. There's adoptable cats, all of that. And then that's on one level. And on the other level, the Academy is going to be there with doing all this education for rescues. And from my understanding, this is the first time that this has happened where events like this are happening together, same time collaborating. It's a big, big deal.
The more cats, the merrier. The more cat people, the merrier.
We just want to help cats.
When we were in January, when we exhibited, we shared a booth with the Cat Crazy Channel, who is also a Mission Meow partner.
I know, Patrick.
At CFA San Diego, they actually welcomed rescues. They had a whole section of rescue cats.
Oh, yeah.
And there were
that as a whole. Like, there will be rescues in Cleveland. There will be adoptable cats in Cleveland. I mean, it's a big part of who they are, is benefiting the rescue world. Clearly, they're a Mission Meow business partner. Who do we benefit? Rescue, shelters, TNR group. So Moon Mojo Feline is here too.
Oh, oh, now it's a party.
It is now
a party.
Laura Lee is another one who's like, she is a business partner. She's a blogger, volunteer. She helped me present a grant. Like, she's another one who's like got her paws in all parts of Mission Meow.
Well, what I have to say, Laura Lee has this special gift where she can connect with cats. If nobody knows this, go to moonmojofeline.com. She she connects with cats. And whenever I wear my ears, I can sense Laura Lee just kind of penetrating my skull. And I can sense her. Yep, there we go.
She said hello, some of my favorite humans. I know Laura Lee is working with me right now with my kiddos. So,
Cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. It's so fun to see all these people joining.
Yes.
So,
This is a blast.
which direction do we want to go in? Do we want to talk a little bit about your Kickstarter? Do we want to go into Mission Meow 2-year anniversary? What should we start with?
Or let's maybe like just a little update about what's been going on with our company with a sprinkle of the Kickstarter.
Let's do
A
it.
sprinkle. A sprinkle.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So go ahead, Kristina, you.
Well, when we first met in person last year at CatCon was like the first time we brought Frame Your Feline out to the masses. And we were so excited because we had like a really great response. But what people didn't know, like behind the scenes, was how we were doing Frame Your Feline, which at the time we actually just had one person manufacturing everything.
I know.
You
You let the cat out of the bag recently.
Everybody thought like, oh, it's this like big company because of like our branding and everything, and the product is so amazing. But after CatCon, we're like, oh my God, we have a problem. And we met a woman at CatCon who was in the lobby, and we connected. That's why I love this community, because everybody's really willing to share leads, especially the smaller businesses. We all have ideas.
Oh my God.
We're all brainstorming.
Unbelievable networking. Yeah.
And so she connected us with someone, and he said, you need to go to this manufacturing event. And it happened to be taking place an hour and a half away from us in California. So we got in the car and we drove. We got on this like little registry, and please don't knock the table, Brian's like pulling something out now. And we went to this manufacturing trade show, and we walked around like with our shelves, and we're like, here's a flyer of what we do, and we want to grow this business because we've got like one person making this product.
This is a good story.
But you met someone there.
We did.
Yeah. Well, this is what's so crazy. So there's several components to Frame Your Feline. So you got the frame, right? But behind the frame are two sleek floating shelves.
There's one up here.
And so there's one up here. This is the top shelf.
Yeah, the
actually.
cat's not just like teetering on the edge of the frame, right?
You can go up here if they want. Here's a cat collar that somebody left behind.
Oh, there you go. And the manufacturing of the shelving component, the top and the floor of it, which is carpeted, was being manufactured out of wood, one at a time.
Yeah.
And we couldn't, there was no possible way of ever keeping up with that. So it was more.
We got a lot of orders at CatCon. We're like, oh, we really got to figure this out because we got to deliver. No sound.
No sound.
No sound. It's not on our end.
Not on our end. We have sound. People can hear us.
People
Because I know Laura
commenting.
Lee heard me. So we're good.
We're sorry, Kentori23, that you can't hear us, but we think everybody else can. Can everybody else hear us?
Yeah, give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. Or hearts. Or hearts. Oh, yeah. Boom.
Now I'm just showing off.
Oh, no, don't go. Don't go.
I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
crazy.
We'll
First off, Megan can hear us.
Good.
We'll post the replay and you can hear it.
So
sound is available. Yes. So continue.
Thank you, everyone.
thank you. Yeah. So the manufacturing, we had to figure out. We went to this trade show, like Kristina said, for manufacturers, and we walked in with our wooden shelves, totally looking like dorks, walking around, going from booth to booth, like having no idea what the heck we were doing. And we were walking in like, can you make this? Right? And they would look at the wood shelf and they're like, injection molding's going to cost you this much. And then, it's too large for 3D printing. And we felt defeated until the very last booth.
I know, that's what's remarkable. That's why your persistence, patience, all that paid off.
And it did pay off.
And we had Jackson with us, so trekking through a trade show with a 7-year-old, it's like he's just looking for candy at all the tables.
Yeah.
You have to say,
so
I Made by Scratch, another business partner.
Made by Scratch. Hello. yeah, so we ended up finding an awesome manufacturer out here in
the West Coast.
West Coast, USA. So it's all USA made, and they created our prototypes. We went through several iterations of those prototypes, and then this is the actual what is being manufactured. And this is the again, this is the
and it's better because it's better long term. It's better for durability.
It's
if like
more durable than wood.
Shelters want to have it, and so it all told, it ended up being better.
Yeah, it ends up being lighter than wood. It's more sturdier than wood. It's non-toxic and
And guess what, everybody? It's also more affordable.
It is.
It is.
And when we did the CFA event in January, a lot of people were like, oh, it's wood. And we had just received the prototype, but we couldn't tell anybody. And we're like,
oh,
why?
God, that must have been so hard.
Yeah, we're like, we couldn't even tell Petra next to us. And we were like, why do you not like wood? And they were like, oh, because our cats are not neutered. So they spray on everything.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So the whole thing ends up being like just a meant to be kind of thing. So how many days left on the Kickstarter, and like what's the goal with the Kickstarter? So for people who don't understand.
Sure.
We've got 3 days left. 3.
It ends on Sunday morning.
It ends on Sunday morning. We are at 90% funded.
89.93.
89.93.
All right, let's get out there. Let's get them the final. Let's get them over the top. Let's get this done. Let's get this deal done.
We want
They are
to get
amazing.
it done and get right into manufacturing. So as soon as we hit that 100%, boom, I can notify and we can get production going, and all will be good in the world. So yay for us.
So exciting. I mean, people look at this
everywhere.
Who doesn't want to have that beautiful artwork in your house that also is enrichment for your cats?
Yes. Oh, look at that.
And the funny thing is, you guys, while we've been on this like manufacturing journey, one of the women who purchased Frame Your Feline from us at CatCon, Gabby, she's a foster, Gabby's foster kittens. She was taking pictures of her foster kittens in the frames. And so when I'm sitting around,
brilliant.
Yeah, when I'm sitting around waiting for like quotes from the manufacturers, I'm like, oh, Bri, this cat's gonna get at the shelter. Why don't we foster it and see what we can do? So since December 31st of 2023, over 60 cats and kittens have gone through our house and gotten adopted. We have 4 kittens and a mom right now, and then this little itty bitty kitten who was abandoned by her mom at a church property. The mom is getting adopted on Tuesday, and then these guys are all getting fixed and adopted in the next like 2 weeks. But we found like what a great place to take adoption photos.
Absolutely. Because I mean, the reality is there's a lot of kittens and a lot of places that need homes, and you have to get creative. You've got to, get good photos, tell a good story. And what a better place than, I mean, look at that right there. Without the kitty in it, you can really see.
Yeah.
You can really see. Okay.
Are these
sanitizable?
Sanitizable.
Yeah. I mean, that was
shelters with community cat rooms would love these. Yes. Yes. Yay. Yeah. So the shelves are non-porous, and you can wipe them down, and they're non-toxic and 100% recyclable. But you'll never need to recycle it. It is quality through and through. You'll never get rid of it. And our artwork panels that are behind, that act as the backdrop, our artwork panels are non-porous as well. This is actually material that's used for outdoor signage. So it will not fade. It's scratch resistant, and the colors just pop off of it. And it's an oversized print. I've got a large head, don't I, Sally? So
yes, you do.
I got a big head.
You got a big
and look
dog
at the
in there.
size. This is an oversized print, and this is 23 inches wide by 18.5 inches high. So almost 2 feet by 1.5 feet.
Maybe
really
look right
big.
Now what's happening behind you? That's amazing.
This is Holly. She's a rescue from the Lane Foundation. She's one of our resident cats. And these images in the back, if you can see, those are Joshua trees. That's where we live. This is like practically our backyard. So we can send her to the Joshua trees, but we don't have to worry about the Mojave green snakes.
There you go.
There you go.
And
I mean, it's such a great photo opportunity because we're all trying to do that with our cats. We're all trying to find the perfect picture.
Yeah, well, the great thing is that the artwork panels can be customized. So in the case of a rescue, we can do their logo as a backdrop. So
That's awesome.
Are in there, and you could take pictures of cats. And we do them in like, we could either have the logo nice and huge, big, or have their logos staggered like a red carpet step and repeat.
Cool.
That way you never get a bad picture. Yeah, the logo's always in there. Once again, Holly is the perfect meowdle. I know, but she left. Where did you have to go? She didn't like the lights.
Yeah,
We've been tackling the cats with these lights because they're not big studio light
here's
people.
Here's a cute one.
Who's that?
This is one of, I'll show everybody. This is one of the Minecraft kittens. Jackson got to name everybody in the litter. So there's
my goodness, so adorable.
Macy and Ori and something else, Minecrafty. But the fun thing is also if you're somebody that has a rescue or a foster and you have like dark colored cats, because we usually hear like black cats don't get adopted, brown cats, dark gray cats.
Yeah.
If you play around with the background, so if you have something bright behind them,
the cat will really pop.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's been a fun experiment, but Brian's like, are we gonna take a little break with the fosters?
No.
I'm not the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy.
But we have two fosters that are adult cats, and the woman has Parkinson's, and so we are trying to hold on to the cat, hoping things will change, but they won't. And then the other cat, he's really an outdoor cat, and he's a chunky one. He was out. I let him in. But I was gonna put him in the frame because everybody wants to see how big.
Oh, let's put a big cat.
Yeah, let me see if I can find him. Skippy's sleeping. So
yeah,
they're all in the other frames in the other rooms. So
you guys are doing such amazing work, though.
Oh.
Thank you, Sally. Yeah, it's
okay. Here's my
tears of my
pickleball
opponent.
That was Megan sent this to me. She said, I thought of it. I saw it and thought of you, which I'm currently, nobody's crying when they're in the court with me because I tore my rotator cuff. So no, there's no tears.
I know what we need to do. We need to get you a frame set so that we can put a pickleball court behind Desmond so he can look like he's out on the field playing.
I love it. Yes, we definitely need to do that. Yes.
Oh,
look at
KRISTINA.
Megan. It's like I had to get it for her. Yes, she did. I love it. I use it all the time. So
Lisa said you should get Skippy's practice.
I know Skippy's up high, and I don't think I can reach him, and I don't want to snag my dress.
Okay, no worries.
I'll try to get him. But Laura Lee's right.
She knows.
So for anybody who missed it, please tell us again how much more, and how much time left to fulfill your Kickstarter. I want to make sure.
Okay, so to end this conversation in Kickstarter land, and we'll move on to the second anniversary combo. Go to, you can either go to our website, frameyourfeline.com. It's right on the homepage. Scroll down just a little bit, you'll see all Kickstarter stuff. That'll lead you to Kickstarter, or you can go to Kickstarter directly at kickstarter.com, and in the search bar, type in Frame Your Feline. That's all you need to type. Frame Your Feline, 3 words.
There you go.
3 separate words, not all together, and you'll see our campaign come right up. And that's how you make your cat into a meowsterpiece.
How much time do you have left on the
We have 3 days.
3 days, people.
It ends on Sunday. We're at 89.9% funded. Will you be the one, you watching, will you be the one who takes this
here?
Say what?
Somebody here. It's going to happen. I feel it. The universe is saying this is when it's going to happen.
And the thing is we were like calling some people who had given us their numbers from CatCon, and this woman the other night, she's like, I just don't know how to use Kickstarter, and there were some glitches on Kickstarter because she wanted to order multiple. And I said, Well, let's talk on the phone. She ordered 8 frames from us. And she's going to put them as a gallery wall. We're like, this is going to be amazing. Can we get access to pictures of this? She's like, yeah, let's do it.
Of course. Anybody that's going to order 8 is going to say yes, yes.
It's going to look like the Louvre of cats, you know. It's going to be amazing. So that'll be awesome.
That.
How is
Yay! I can't wait to get
Laura Lee, that's Skippy.
update.
Wait, Laura Lee, that's Skippy.
Oh, he's leaving.
Oh, no.
Bye, Skippy.
He's tired and he wants to perch. Oh, because Miko just came in. Can you hold a little kitten?
I can hold.
Let's see what a chunky cat looks like.
Chunky cat time. No fat shaming.
Here's Miko.
Oh,
He's
a donker.
You will see him often on the top of the frame, which is okay. The frames can hold an awful lot of weight. You'll see him often on top of the frame.
He's gorgeous.
And he is like a bobcat. He loves to lay in the frame with his paw hanging out.
He is absolutely beautiful.
He's very smart.
I love a chunky boy cat. I do.
Yeah, the phone set, when I take a picture of him on the phone, it says he's part Abyssinian, which I know those are really smart cats, but he just, he just loves hanging out. But he's a little aggressive with Skippy. He's one of our fosters. He's the one that we didn't know liked to go outside. But now when he gets to go outside, he's not so aggressive.
Cool.
Yeah.
And just if you guys are watching the replay, you can go to our Instagram at Frame Your Feline, and in the link area is the link to the Kickstarter. So it's super easy. And if you have any questions, you can always message us and we'll give you a call or shoot you an email.
That's right. So let's get on to the 2nd anniversary.
Yes.
Exciting.
Part 2 with the 2nd anniversary coming up. I know I can't even believe it's almost here. That it will have been 2 years, and how much that the whole team at Mission Meow has accomplished. I mean, it's remarkable to me that in October, we will be giving our 13th grant.
Oh.
Lucky 13. So we've given 12 to date for about $108,000.
Amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah, can your brain comprehend? That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, in our last grant, I just came back. Laura Lee was with me, and we were down in Ellery, South Carolina, and we gave a grant. The check, the big, huge check, was for $14,500, which is paying for. They have a building that they're turning into a clinic, and the grant is paying for things like exam tables, storage on the inside. It's updated plumbing, updated electric, vaccines, test kits, incubator, nebulizer, oxygen, stethoscopes, everything that they need to really properly take care of the cats they have. So they have 2 buildings next door to each other. So it'd be perfect. They can move the kitties over there now that are sniffly, or and kitties come in, and that can happen, or anything that they can deal with. Saves them time and money because they're not going back and forth to the vet all the time, because they're not going back and forth to the vet all the time, because there's things that, like, basic stuff you can take care of, like upper respiratory, or any kind of deworming, things like that. They'll be able to do that now. So and then they're getting to put new floor down. It's about over $5,000 worth of flooring, and we have a donor. So all told, it's over $20,000 they're getting through Mission Meow.
Great job, Sally. Wow. Amazing. I know you added some connections to fill the pot, so that's amazing.
Oh yeah, I mean, and they've become like family. Jane and Becky and their volunteers are incredible. I mean, the work they do. And we know the South can be extra challenging. Plus, think about, because the temperature kind of doesn't ever get like it does, say, in New Jersey or North, they have kitten season pretty much going year round. So they really don't get a break. And they're doing incredible work. So that was really exciting. And we are open for grant applications right now. Up until September, I wrote down, so I wouldn't know. I got to get all my dates right. accepting applications through September 15th for our 13th grant. So people, let's get those applications in. Be sure that you know we do not pay for food, litter, veterinary bills, rent. We want to pay for something that's just maybe you've always wanted and you just haven't been able to get. You know, we've done upgrades. We've paid for more TNR equipment to expand. We launched a foster program. We've now I hate calling it a shed. It's like a small building to FC3. It's like this beautiful building where kitties go and recover after spay neuter surgery, and it's big enough to hold all her equipment, storage, stuff like that. It's massive. It's beautiful. It looks like a small blue barn. And we paid for the concrete slab for that. It's been incredible what we've been able to do for people. One of the things we did one time that I think back on that really blew my mind, very, very early on, we chose an organization, Love Your Feral Felines, to help launch their foster program, All You Need Is Love. We give you everything else, all you need is love. And that month we got an application in from an organization that did not have a fire alert system. And we were really excited to launch the program, the foster program, but now I know that this group does not have a fire alert system. And how do you sleep? Anybody who read that application in our organization, you don't sleep now knowing that.
Right. Yeah.
So we didn't want to tell them what we were going to try to do in case we're so new. You know, can we raise enough money for 2 grants? We went behind the scenes and reached out to our business partners and our donors. Not only were we able to pay for the fire alert system, but they got everything that they had applied for in their grant for $6,000. So over and above giving the 1 grant, we early hit our goal the first month. Our very first grant was $10,000, and it's just gone like, you know, just unbelievable trajectory since then.
It's amazing. Now, what is your favorite that you've ever done? You can't answer that. You can't answer that.
No, I can't, because I'm involved in every single decision as far as, you know, giving a grant. I read every single application. I'm invested in all these groups, so much so that we have a monthly Zoom that the grant recipients have all been invited to take part of, because each of them is so amazing and they give so much. They may not have the time, but they've got the passion, and they've just jumped right in and they're doing this. And they all have these skill sets. And I'm like, how, you know, like, but maybe there's something they want to, you know, they just they're not able to do that. And now they're all networking with each other. So every single month, whoever's available on the night we've picked, we all get on a Zoom, and then we just network, and we have a group text going. So if anybody has a question, like, I am having a hard time finding barns for barn cats, anybody have any suggestions? And then the group so this all came out of, you know, giving the grants. And my point being that I stay involved. They feel like family to me. So there's no way I could choose one of them.
I was
right?
absolutely putting you in the corner.
Well,
but I knew
you gave me a perfect opportunity to explain how it really feels. I mean, you've seen it. We have surprised some with, you know, saying, oh, you know, we just have a couple more questions, and we really know that they're giving the grant, and we get them on a Zoom, and then we kind of chit chat, and then we invite them into the Zoom, and then we tell them, and then we cry. Well, Jen cries, to be fair. And then Jen cries. But I certainly have. I mean, in South Carolina, I did you proud. I said I got everything. I nailed that one. I definitely did the video perfectly. Turned the camera off, turned around, and just cried, because it meant so much. And look, I can't cry right now. It meant so much to open a clinic, you know, to help an organization open a clinic. That is not a small deal. That's just a really, really big deal. And for people who think, well, they just give money. Yes, we do. That's first and foremost, we give grants. But what they may not know, and Amanda Linehan from Feral Cats Advocacy, she said this, and I say it all the time, and I was like, she totally nailed it. They felt seen, heard, and validated for the work that they do, because these are small orgs across the country, small budgets, and they do work and they don't expect to be thanked for it. They do it because it needs to be done, because they have a passion for cats. But some days it's nice to have somebody say, we see you. You know, we see the work you're doing. We are so proud of you and so grateful for you. And I would say that to even the ones that we didn't choose, that because we can't give a grant to all of them, we do see you. We hope you'll apply again. If you didn't get chosen, come back. Sometimes, like Erin didn't get picked the first time. She tweaked it and she got picked. For the Love of a Paw didn't get picked the first time. They tweaked it, came back, they got picked. But we still see you, and everybody out there who's running these small rescue shelters and TNRs should know how proud. I mean, I can say that Mission Meow, everybody here knows how important these small feline-centric nonprofits are everywhere. And you should know the work you're doing means so much to the cat community.
I want to give a shout out to Room for Strays, because that's Gina, and Gina, she took advantage of the Kickstarter. She's upgraded twice now, Brian has told me, but she fostered this little one.
Aww.
And siblings when we were at CatCon. I was like, oh my gosh, we've got the mom cat and 6 kittens. Is there any way for the rescue you can foster while we go to CatCon? Because I was talking
made
to
it happen.
Maybe I could get in the car and drive back and forth. And he's like, you can't do that. Yeah. So
we have do you know who Dr. Kitty Vet is? We have a Dr. Kitty Vet here. Hi, Dr. Kitty Vet.
Dr. Kitty Vet. Well,
don't disconnect.
Well, hello, doctor.
Where are you watching from?
So
yeah, let us know where you're watching from.
And Mrs. Copycat LLC, I believe you were at CatCon also.
Yep.
She
was. Yeah. And we'll let everybody know we currently have 65 amazing business partners who contribute to us. Some give monthly, most give quarterly. That's like the foundation of the organization. That's how, you know, we have an idea initially of how much we can grant. And then our amazing donors, we have some monthly donors, we have quarterly donors, we have brand new donors that come out in campaign months. So our individual donors combine with our business partners, and that's how we give grants. It's a very unique way of doing things.
I'm looking forward to you hitting 100.
Yes.
That is my goal for the end of the year. I feel like we can do it. We are, like I said, we just feel like the momentum's there. We have such a big month coming up. We added Dr. Matt McGlasson to our board, did we not?
Yes.
He is awesome. If you like, I don't know who's not following him at this point, but if you're not following him, seriously, people, you need to follow this guy because he makes the best content. You need to see his, when he rates kittens, it's awesome. He takes this very seriously. Gotta follow him. Adding him to the board with the already incredible people that we have has just been he's such a wonderful addition and fit right in. So that was something big. Coming up for October, we are having our AMEOWZING anniversary raffle. So it's going to be coming out. We'll tell you how much. It's a donation raffle, but don't worry. You know, we always make our raffles very affordable. We want everybody to be able to get in. But this one, I've got to make sure I read this off right. A litter robot 4, a litter robot feeder robot. Brand new coming out from Happy Llama is the So Cool refrigerated feeder. So a wet food feeder, a timed wet food feeder.
We've been waiting for something like that.
It's
finally
phenomenal. Surfer cat harnesses, Karma cat bed. It's the cat face one. This beautiful, it's just gorgeous. My cats cannot get enough of their Karma cat beds. And then from our good friends at Princess Dreams, Anna, who's amazing. If you have not seen her cat toys, you need to go to Princess Dreams on Instagram and take a look. I met her last year at CatCon. She's the one. Her booth looked like a vegetable stand. She had all these baskets.
Yeah.
Gorgeous cat toys. And they're not just vegetables. There's fruit. There's parfaits. There's a cinnamon roll that unrolls from a toy to a kicker.
Her
So
toys
creative.
are unbelievable. My guys can't get enough of their radish. So it's a nice soft radish, and then there's like this grassy kind of scrunchy stuff that they go crazy for. So this raffle's like over $2,000.
Amazing.
Go to one winner in the US. Sorry, international people, but shipping. So a US based raffle.
That is like the Oscars gift bag takeaway. You've heard about like how the Oscars, how the celebrities, they get those gift bags that are worth, you know, X dollars.
Bags, yeah. This is
That's what this is the Oscars gift bag.
Humongous prize that's going to go to one very, very lucky person. Right now we have running because we want to have a new t-shirt. So until September 8th, people, designers, everybody, artists, Thinking Caps on Mission Meow is looking to have a new t-shirt. And you should go to missionmeow.org and kind of read about us to think maybe what would be the right fit. Do you just want to do like a cool new Mission Meow graphic? Do you want to make it funny and have like a funny something? Just get creative. So the winner of that is clearly going to have their artwork on a t-shirt that's going to be everywhere at all the shows we're going to.
Love it.
We're going to shout it out on all social media through the newsletter that Brian does.
Cool.
It's going to go everywhere. $100 gift card and swag.
Sweet.
Swag.
Now, when does that start?
So that's going right now and ends on September 8th. So there's not a whole lot of time left to get in it. You got to be in it to win it. So designers, we want you to come up with something just unique and different. Not like, you know, this is our logo. We don't want to see this again. We want something unique and different. And so have fun with it. So we have that going. We already mentioned that the website's getting updated. It's going to be so cool. I'm so excited. That's going to launch in the beginning of October. And I haven't talked about this yet, but it's going to be out there very soon. So our logo, as you can see, is this gorgeous kitty, but he's just a head. He does not have a body. I feel like he's missing his body. So Lisa from Lisa Works is creating a full-on Mission Meow cat. So yes, so we will have a mascot.
Nice.
And when we throw this new kitty out into the universe on social and everywhere, we are going to be asking people, we're going to have a contest to name our mascot. Yes. So start putting your thinking caps on now because we're going to need help. It's a boy. Is it a girl? Is it both? You know, is it going to be like a, you know, a name like, you know, what's a good Alex or something? So it's a non-gender specific name, maybe, you know?
It's like, it's Pat.
Yes.
You don't know. Right. Yeah. Yes. Gotcha.
Why not? We have no idea, but you can kind of get the gist from the look, maybe what you're thinking, but that's going to be coming out, and I'm so excited because
I can't believe it. I talked to Lisa about this very thing because she contacted me, and a little secret, I hate to tell, she's going to hate me for doing this. The glasses are going to be gone.
Oh.
The glass, no more glasses. One of the ears is going to be tipped. And we're losing the whiskers. We're just going to lose the whiskers. So it's going to be completely a different. In fact, it's going to look like a raccoon. You can never take me serious. You can never take me serious.
So that would be interesting, but unlikely. But we're really excited. It's going to be really fun. We hope everybody gets involved. It's going to give us an opportunity like I have, and this is very rudimentary, everybody. I understand. But when my kitty Marlin was alive, this came out to the Brody Fund with me because he had cancer. I ran a pet cancer fund. And so Marlin traveled with me. So we'll do less rudimentary, probably not the paint stick and all that. But we're going to have our mascot flat kitty style so that people can come to booths, take selfies with whoever he or she or it is.
Yeah.
And my dream would be, but I found out they cost about $10,000. So if somebody wants to donate a $10,000 costume, I would love to have Brian in a costume at our booth.
You're going to make that happen.
You know it.
You are. I know.
I'm going to manifest
and I
that.
cannot refuse. Here's the deal.
We're going to have it with a fan. I promise we'll put it, it'll be the fan so that you just don't come out like in a puddle.
I am such a true believer in Mission Meow and all it does that if you are successful in obtaining $10,000 to make one of those amazing mascot outfits, I will wear it.
All right, people, it's out there. When we get our Mission Meow mascot, if somebody wants to donate, even it could be 4 friends come together, $2,500 each. Brian's going to wear this costume.
I will gladly. I'm putting the challenge out there for sure. Let's make it happen. We'll have to do a separate fundraiser for just the outfit.
Okay.
Maybe that's something we can work on.
We can together. We can make anything possible. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So we covered the raffle. We covered the t-shirt contest. We talked about our mascot. We've talked about the website. We will be giving our 13th grant, lucky number 13. We chose P.O. Box 13 because I love that number. 13th grant in October. 3 conventions in October. It's just so much is going on. And of course, while all this is going on, we have our monthly mentorships that are still happening, which we love. Anybody who's looking for a mentorship, whether we're fostering, shelter, TNR group, those are the 3 categories. And we have amazing mentors. We have Erin Leidy and Sterling Davis doing the TNR. We have Samantha Bell doing the foster, and Melissa Dunay is doing the shelters. Every month we give a mentorship in each category, and that mentorship, it's free. We say it's a 1-hour Zoom, but I don't know that anybody's done just 1 hour. And then there's talk afterwards through emails, and it's been an incredible program. So guys, pay attention to that. We always have that going on. So proud of that. And we're also going to be creating, it's going to be coming out. You'll see the name and the logo soon. For donors that are regular monthly donors. They have regular recurring donations. I, with a little help from Brian teaching me how to do this so I don't add more to his plate, I am going to be doing a special newsletter for those people that are signing up to be recurring monthly donors. And we're going to be doing some other special things that will be coming out as well. So lots of big reveals coming out for 2 years.
Nice.
Holy cow.
Right?
Good job, Allie. Amazing.
Woo. That's why there's a lot of depuffing and a lot of cover-up happening here. Yes.
Make sure you have plenty of OJ. You need to stay healthy.
I basically exist on water and wine.
Is there anything else?
Is there really anything else?
I mean, OJ gives me heartburn. Like, there's just every kind of juice just does not agree with me. Anything that's like fizzy doesn't agree with me. I've got to drink a lot of water. I got to remember to stay hydrated, especially when playing pickleball. And then, on a night where water's just not cutting it, a nice bottle of rosé will, not the whole bottle. A nice glass of rosé will do.
A bottle of rosé. Several bottles.
With a straw.
I would be on the floor. That is not.
Rosé. I'm a Chardonnay. I like a nice oaky Chardonnay.
You like it oaky. All right. So I like a dry rosé, or I love a good Sancerre if I'm going white.
And Kristina?
I like them all.
You like them all?
Yes. I like, it depends what I'm eating. We live in Southern California, so we have access to really great wine. True. Like around the corner.
But we do have access to really horrible wine over at Trader Joe's.
Yes, the Trader Joe's is really horrible.
Well, yeah, I mean, I live in New Jersey. We're not exactly known for our wine. We do have a couple vineyards here, but I am partial to, I would say, mostly French. I dabble a little bit in Portugal, Spain. That's probably my go-to.
Yeah, the vineyards of Nutley, New Jersey just don't really cut it, do they?
Sorry to anybody you know,
In Nutley.
trying to start a vineyard in Nutley.
Sorry about that, but yeah.
That was good. Well, I mean, we have so much exciting, I feel like as much as this is, you know, behind the scenes, a lot of work going on, I can't imagine doing anything else. Can't imagine. I mean, from literally ending, you know, saying goodbye to the Brody Fund, amazing, almost 9 years, to one day, thank you, Brene Brown, for her podcast where she had a guest on who said that Brene, who was also kind of like just a lot going on, right? She said, Renee, you need to get bored. I went to my backyard for a couple months, swinging in the hammock, hanging out with the kitties and reading. And one day it was like, I miss cats. I miss the cat world. I miss the nonprofit world. What's my mission? And wham. Whew.
The rest is history.
I have to give thanks to Jay Shetty and to Brene Brown.
You know, if I knew you back then, I would have come up with the idea and told you about it. But
I know.
Fortunately, it just didn't work out that way. So I had to do something else. There you go. Little frames.
Yeah,
there
but
you go.
think of it. It all ended how it was supposed to be, because now we have this amazing product in Frame Your Feline where, you know, that might not have happened.
And you have an amazing organization. Like it is so cool to see how much it's grown in such a short amount of time. Like you've done an amazing job, Sally. Everyone loves you, Sally. Everyone thinks you're the bee's knees.
Thank you. When I was listening the other night, I was getting very, very emotional when you were saying such nice things. Did you I don't know, did I send it to both of you when I created that thing that said something about the droid?
Did you get
guys said a Star Wars reference that I was like somehow Svengali, and that is not the droid you are looking for. I put my face on, I think, Obi-Wan.
Yeah. So you heard that?
Of course, I listened to the whole thing. I watched you and Patra.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you are like, we'll do anything you say. You just go,
I don't know. I just got really, really fortunate that through my time with being a behaviorist and going to conventions, I met a lot of really incredible people who, when the idea of it was just like, okay, this is just an idea, let me bounce it off a couple people. And it was Tamar and Jen who are on the board. And they immediately were like, you got to do this. And I was like, okay. And then 6 weeks later, I had nonprofit status. And then right after that, we launched with, I think we had, when we launched, 30 something business partners. But to be where we are now, to have 65 business partners, to have board members, to have volunteers, to have mentors, to have advisors. I mean, we have Erin Lighty, so she was a grant recipient. And then she became an advisor, then she became a mentor, and then she became a business partner. That's a quadruple threat for Mission Meow. I mean, that's not me. That's like what the organization, because there are so many really, really cool people involved in all aspects of Mission Meow. And when I talk to business partners or potential board members or volunteers, I'm very upfront with something that might not be for everybody. You gotta want to be part of a family. Like, this is just seriously, we talk regularly. For the bigger companies that if we can't, we are still emailing all the time, or we're catching up at conventions. But it's a constant communication. It's not, you know, a lot of people, other organizations, you'll read the thing partner and it feels like, yeah, this is going to be pretty transactional. Thank you for the money. And, you know, that is not Mission Meow at all. It's very much a family. There's a lot of networking going on amongst each other. It really, that's why we love
Mission Meow is like summer camp.
Ah!
When we all get together.
At CatCon.
At CatCon, it was like summer camp. You see all the familiar faces, all the business partners, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, good to see you!"
it's the best time.
Yeah.
You leave so energized. Who is Moon Mojo Feline? If you are interested in becoming a volunteer, contact Sally. Become amazing. Thank you. Yes. So we have another one. So business partner and volunteer.
Yeah.
Moon Mojo Feline. Laura Lee. So people, this is what happens. Look at Brian. Had no idea what was going to happen.
I still
Business partner, both of you, then board members, both of you, and now videographer and newsletter
guy
guru.
and mascot costume wearer.
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually.
I'll have to audition for that though.
Yeah, you may not. I have to
sure.
audition.
Oh, really?
No.
I see. The thing is, I know Jackson would kill it, but I think the cost we would have to like figure
Jackson
out costumes.
will need to grow a little bit to
outgrow it.
Yeah.
But so future plans, maybe this has been kind of thrown out there. I don't know how we would do this on top of everything else, but I keep hearing, oh, we want a Mission Meow convention. All Mission business partners.
Yeah,
that would be fun. Wouldn't that be so? We would be. I don't know if anybody would go to sleep. We'd be, you know, convention all day, party all night. Convention all day, party all night.
No, but it just makes sense because everybody's a business that's in this business of cats. Yeah. And
everybody's been screened out. Too.
Everybody gets along. Everybody loves each other, and people would come to the trade show that is the Mission Meow Expo.
Right? Yeah, I mean we have behaviorists. Yeah, I mean we have built-in speakers. You know, we have advisors like Sterling who are a speaker. Like there's just it's like, okay, now the bandwidth. How do we make that happen? And where do we make it happen? I guess it would have to be somewhere like...
It would be in Palmdale, California. Come on. That way we don't have to... Hey, our setup is really hard. We got to figure that out. So, but yeah, we should
find someplace in the middle of the country. Aaron would be like, come, I'll stay at the bed and breakfast, right? We can rock Cleveland again.
I think a Mission Meow Expo would be such a cool thing because the proceeds could go directly to Mission Meow. And wouldn't it be cool to do a presentation on the last day of the expo to the grant recipient for every...
You are always thinking. Yeah.
A brainstorming session here. Everybody's been invited to
this is what it's like when we do our meetings. Our board meetings are just like this. So you guys, anybody who's watching, you're now an honorary board member for the day.
But when people watch the replay, be sure to tag any 501c3 nonprofits that you think should submit.
Great idea.
I'm always asking our rescues up here, please do this. It doesn't take long. I've seen what the application looks like.
We really worked hard to keep the application so that people wouldn't get turned off.
Yeah.
You know, we want it to be too much. Yes, we need certain information. We have to have certain financials. For me, honestly, somebody asked me the other day what my favorite part of the application is. Like, what, you know, what do you really, I love the passion page. Yes, I need to know all the other stuff, but where they can really stand out. Sorry, I'd like the hiccups. It's all that, well, you can see clearly it's water, but
it's all that rosé.
Not wine, not rosé. It's too early. But that passion page, I'm always that's where I'm just in that reading, because that's where you really get to share what means the most to you about this. Why are you doing this? Why did you start this nonprofit? Why are you on the board? Whoever's, you know, the one who's fulfilling the role of looking for grants, like, tell a story. And I just, that's what really gets me, those stories. So I would encourage people to make sure you have all the attachments right. Make sure you get everything. And it doesn't have to be long. Like the passion page is not a page. It's, it's a paragraph. And I clearly wouldn't be very good at summarizing, because Lord knows I can go on about Mission Meow on and on and on and on. I would have a very hard time. I have a hard time, like, condensing that, but other people probably can do that. But the passion page, that always gets me.
Cool. Well,
yes,
we should probably wrap this
I
puppy
know
up.
it's been
Or
an hour. Maybe we should just have one like a meowathon, and we just keep going. Mission Meow.
24 hours. I could do it.
We could like rotate through guests, right? Like I can hop off, somebody else can hop on, and you chat with them, and then you jump off, I come back on, chat with them, and we just have a meowathon.
A Mission Meow summit.
Yeah.
3 days.
3 days straight. Oh my God. That's a nightmare.
We must have cats in the view. I'll tell you, this is Bodie. We got him last year in September. It was the day before he was at Lancaster Animal Care Center.
He's gorgeous.
He's beautiful, but he's very handsy and stalker. So
he's a little spicy.
We work on him, but he has these little cheeks. He looks like Martin Van Buren with these mutton chops.
He's spicy, as like we like to say, right?
Yeah.
But spicy kitties make great cats. I mean, look at him. He's beautiful. I mean,
he is. He's exotic.
My mom would say there's a lid for every pot. So
there you go. I like that.
Oh my God. It's true. There is a lid for every pot.
In the human world, in the animal world, there is definitely, I will tell you, I did an adoption for a 90-year-old woman who outlived the cat. That she was 89 turning 90. She came into the shelter looking for a senior spicy cat.
Whoa.
Really?
Yep. And she walked in and like her, she was adorable. She had Ugg boots on, and I forget what's the, like, because I should know this, but I'm not like an outdoor wear person, but the one brand that everybody wears that's, it's like a, fleecy type thing. Anyway, she had that on her boots.
Patagonia, North Face.
North Face, yes, North Face. And skinny jeans, the whole thing. She came in and I introduced her to this cat, and I said, you're going to go 1 pet, 2 pet, 3, and she's going to smack you. And went over, and Peggy was 1, 2, 3, and she got smacked, and she's like, I'll take her.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yep. And she got into Peggy's home and was no more that cat with Peggy, like never with Peggy. But man, she was so protective. She would, if people came over, she would like patrol the border of the house, and they were meant to be.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's a house for every spicy cat. Look at, I just saved. Look at Sterling's on the back of Marlin.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Aww. Well,
all right. Well,
this has been a blast.
I want to wrap up by saying, everybody, you have 3 more days to be a part of the Kickstarter for Frame Your Feline. And they are 89 point something% to their
89.9.
89.9. It's almost 90.
90%. Sure. We're
3 days
almost
to get there. Somebody who's watching this, make it happen. Make it happen.
You heard Sally. So she's the one. She puts that hex on you and she goes, make it happen. And then you end up doing it. Make it happen.
Make it happen,
and
people.
We will have your cats.
We will be seeing you with lots of new things for Mission Meow for the 2-year anniversary. So make sure that you are following along on social. If you have not signed up for our newsletter, go to missionmeow.org and sign up for the newsletter. If you're on Instagram, you can go right up to the link tree, sign up for the newsletter. The newsletter is AMEOWZING, and we'll have all the incredible details. And we will see you in New Jersey the first weekend, in Cleveland the second weekend, and in Florida the last weekend of October. Come see Mission Meow and go to these incredible cat conventions. You do not want to miss these.
Thank you, Sally. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
We shall
everyone.
Bye.
Thank you guys for doing this.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.